Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Republic of Nigeria.
Bros! What did happen?
Who's advising our president, dog? Because we were ready for December, we were happy. Hey. And then all of a sudden,
I don't know, bro.
Like, these ones are too happy. How can we fuck them up?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's up. I don't know, man.
How many are you? How many are you in your household?
Ooh, how much water do I drink, bro?
No.
You know how much water I drink. You know. Chill out.
No, how many are you in your household?
Per show. Don't you see me every time we record? Per show, I probably finish this amount of water, and everybody will vouch for it. Yeah, we're not shitting around. We're not shitting around. Celebrate you 1 year, la. Yeah, shout out.
The car.
He's always in the car. The crying video was in the car. Okay, Kuzumuntu is in the car. Everything is in the car. Even his tour bus, it's the car. Well, Questa's bus. This was them for a huge
Exactly.
thing.
It was a huge thing.
Like, wow,
Yeah.
shit. Even today, some don't even season their food. Till today. You know, when they discover spices, when they come over, like, oh, shit. This shit is tasty.
All right, so just a quick reminder, every week until the end of December, we are giving away a PlayStation 5.
Whoa.
All thanks to Jack Daniels. This is how you enter. You can purchase yourself a Jack Daniel bottle, keep the receipt or online invoice. Number 2, scan the QR code or visit our website at thisismacg.com. Number 3, follow the steps, upload your receipt and bottle picture and submit your entry. Each purchase counts as one entry, so the more bottles you buy, the more chances you have. Make sure your contact details are spot on. Enter as many times as you like. Winners will be announced on Podcast and Chill this coming Monday. Us the shit!
The shit! Yeah.
Did you see there's a new soul in town?
Oh, yeah, for real. Yeah, there's a salt every day. There's the one by the Kipatek ATM.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's like the closest. Till it turns, you're like, I got another thing. And his legs are just chunky. His legs are not as, defined as mine. Yeah.
Let me post them in the podcast group there so you can check it out. What kills me is the caption. The caption says, "This is Saul withdrawing podcast and chill money."
Because every time I go, there's someone who looks like me.
Yeah. Bro, why are you banning your family members on WhatsApp, bro?
It's my brother. It's my brother. Nah, he's very... It's so dumb. I've never blocked a family member. It pains me, man, And people are like, hey, but what about the Kabang? I'm like, the Kabang can wait, bro. Like, this is just way too much. No, man, he's very... Oh. So... I've been helping out my brother for a very long time. Maybe it's been 4 or 5 years now,
Yeah.
And then I found out from somebody who knew, because I haven't seen him in a while. My brother and I have never really been that close, to be honest, at all. And someone was like, oh, nah, that nigga, he's chilled, I don't want to get too much into it. He's super entitled. And emotionally abusive without being like
but that's
direct.
Family. All families like that.
Nah, I can't. I need my peace, man. Like, but I've blocked him till maybe 8 to 8. I'll unblock him just before Christmas. But like,
and he doesn't know you blocked him. He'll probably find out if he watches this episode.
He doesn't even watch. They'll probably show him in February or something. Like, he lives in the rural areas, but he's in Western Cape somewhere. Yeah, man. It was just taking its toll on me. I wish I could explain my brother,
but bro. We all have someone like that. Hey, ghost lady.
You don't have family. You don't, man.
Oh, come on.
Man, you
bro.
don't.
You're not alone,
I can relate with you hardcore. I also have issues with my one brother. Like, it is very, very bad. It is very, very bad. It's a story to tell one day, but I don't even know if he's going to ever be okay.
The last straw for me, to see that, sometimes you help people out and because of the heart that maybe you have, you assume that the help you give, they're receiving, they're grateful, right? And then you realize that Ampo, no, he actually takes me for an idiot. He thinks he's outsmarting me. You know what I mean? You're not outsmarting me, I'm helping you because I love you. Because you're my brother, bro. You know what I mean? We don't even have that much a closer relationship, but you're my mom's son at the end of the day, you know? And if I'm blessed, I'll take care of you, but don't come like you're outsmarting me when I'm genuinely giving and genuinely helping you. So the last straw was he had asked for something and I said, I can't help. I've recently started this project. I'm doing this and that. I can't help. Instead of him saying, because it's quite a big thing, him saying, oh, wow, fuck, I'm proud of you, congratulations. He was like, okay. And then 2 hours later came back again, you know, asking for them. So I was like, did you not just see what I just told you, bro? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so disheartening, man. Like
it's family. Family.
Nah, man, it shouldn't be like that. It's the entitlement ekwatisayo, man. You know, like it's. And I've never had a problem with taking care of him. It's when I realize the mentality of which it becomes now a demand, you know? Oh, man. It hurts, bro. I wish I could get into it. Like, it's
what did he want? Did he want money?
It's so sensitive.
Did he want money?
He did, but it's not how. It's about how.
The approach.
It's the approach. You know what I mean? The one time, you know what he said? Kawen's rent. Yeah, you get me. Then I got on the call and gave him a piece of my mind.
But what
piece of my mind. Nah, man. Our bond is not that much, you know.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Saniano's here. Tibbler's here. Coast Lady's here. Neo's here. Tato's here. Shots is here. Dudu's still our Fed checker. She is here. Are you ready for today? Are you excited?
Is the internet working?
Is the internet working? Is the Wi-Fi good?
I time the overtime. I think you overtime. You overtime. You overtime.
Simpiwe is here. Oh, guys, so there's only one place to start. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Republic of Nigeria.
Bros, what did happen?
There's so
Open
much to
border
unpack.
trading.
Yeah, there's so much to unpack. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's
All right,
go,
so
bro.
SA Nigeria latest diplomatic talk sees Ramaphosa announcing new relaxed visa rules for Nigerians coming to SA. A move that has surprised many. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa announced that tourists from Nigeria can now apply for a simplified 5-year visa without submitting a passport. Ramaphosa made the announcement at the opening of the 11th session of the Nigeria-South African Binational Commission, BNC, in Cape Town, which President Bola Tinubu attended. We must also indicate that Nigeria is South Africa's largest trading partner. Your thoughts, my dog?
My thoughts, bro. I mean, Cyril, you know, our president says that he's making it easier for them to get visas, tourist visas and business visas,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
And for me, it's like, bro, you know, there's really great Nigerians out there, but we, majority of the time, get the worst, the rotten apples, right? And Nigeria itself have a reputation of being very big and very heavy-handed when it comes to fraud, right?
Amongst other things.
Amongst other things. You know what I mean?
I mean, other
And
countries
Cyril-
are banning them.
Yes, a lot of countries are banning them. But we, the great nation, South Africa, are going the other way. We're swimming against the current. When all the other countries are banning these guys because they tend to go around, a lot of them, not all of them, being problematic. So my thing is, why? Then he says, we need to get more Nigerian products on the shelves when there's South African business people who are struggling to get their products on the shelves. How long did it take Smooth to get his product on the shelves? How long did it take you to get your product on the shelves? If I launch your coffee, how long will it take me to get my products on the shelves?
Forever.
You know what I mean? Forever. We struggle to get our own products on the shelves. And also, How many, like, okay, I know they've got oil, that maybe we probably, trade in with them. But my theory is there's so many countries, multinational South African companies that trade in Nigeria. I mean, MultiChoice, MTN,
yes.
Standard Bank.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah,
ShopRite, right? Who employ many Nigerians within Nigeria. And I remember the one time MTN got a huge fine by the Nigerian government, like $5 billion. So I think the Nigerian government is probably trying to push this through, and their bargaining chip is threatening the South African businesses that are that side. And these businesses are just enriching whoever's in Stellenbosch, whoever owns these businesses. Because let's be honest, I don't think you and I benefit a lot from Nigerians enjoying DSTV, unless, if we've got content there. But I don't think an MTN, for example, or a ShopRite, we benefit from them doing business there. Yeah. And I think to protect those interests, he's giving these guys whatever they want. Because surely he's heard South African cry about drugs, about that. Bro, right now, there's Black Friday. There's a whole lot of things happening. Online scams that are happening, and chances are there's a dude there, man. There's a boss who's behind these things. But what I'm trying to say is they've got the worst reputation. Our passport went from being the strongest passport in Africa to one that is not trusted now. Many countries you could go using our passport without a visa. Ireland. Brazil. Is that how I say it? Ireland. Right? Yeah, it's Shire. Ireland recently just said that they no longer are gonna take us without a visa. Or I think it was a visa on arrival. Now you gotta apply for a visa. Why? Because every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry comes to South Africa, gets a fake passport, thanks to our corruption, gets a fake passport, goes to these countries in Europe, claiming to be South Africans with our passport. Then they get there, then they get found out much later. So now what's the president saying when he says that Nigerians can now come, we're going to extend the number of visits, and they won't need to present a passport in their own countries or whatever. They're going to loosen or relax the requirements of getting into South Africa. But you guys traveled to Nigeria. How was the visa process when you guys needed to go to Nigeria?
Expensive.
Yeah. Was it extensive?
Yeah. It was Tibla.
Fuck out of here,
man. Yeah. I can't remember. It was long ago, but yeah.
So why must it be easier and we don't even cause problems that side? I mean, Wendy and them are out there giving bombs. Listen to that. How many Nigerian women do you know who are in South Africa giving bombs? Name me one. Chidima didn't even marry a South African when she was here. Chidima didn't even marry a South African when she was here. We do so much, man. They come here and they get bombs and nah, bro. Nigerians have proven the world over. And even a lot of Nigerians will agree that many Nigerians give them a bad name, and we've got a lot of rotten apples. Yeah, bro. So the president is out of touch.
So obviously everybody's talking about this. So I got a lot of comments regarding this. Okay. I got one from Mapule Dlamini. He's a chiller. He says the Nigerian trade issue would not be a problem if all our borders were safe and secure. The situation would be different if the Nigerian mafia had not migrated to South Africa, and if Pakistanis, Somalis, and others had not dominated the spaza economy. Furthermore, if areas like Hillbrow, Sunnyside, CBD, Kempton Park, CBD, Vereeniging, and others were not essentially mini Lagos, the trade issue would not likely exist. UCT, University of Cape Town, did an entire study in 2017 about the migration of Nigerian mafia to South Africa. Our government has done nothing about it. So there's an article about this. If anyone wants to check it out, it's on news.uct.ac.za. Should I just read some of the article?
Yeah, bro.
It says, since the 1980s, Nigerian organized crime has migrated around the world. They established strong roots in Italy and in parts of South Africa. The move to South Africa, another country in which Nigerian mafia became established for South Africa, crime moves where there are push and pull factors in place. In addition to the forced migration of Nigerian political and economic instability, there is new booming markets and a demand for mafia services as motivates to move. The arrival of a large number of Nigerian immigrants to South Africa began in the mid-1990s as the country was undergoing its transition from apartheid to democracy. With their home country in turmoil, South Africa proved easy to enter due to Nigeria's contribution to the liberation struggle, right? And then I will continue. So that's some of the one article, right? The United Nations did an entire study of organized crime in Nigeria, and all it has, the United Nations did an entire study of organized crime in Nigeria on has it spills to other countries. So there's another article talking about how cults of kidnapping are rife in SA.
Yeah.
Dude, you know, kidnapping used to be a huge Nigerian problem.
Huge,
It started in Nigeria.
Yeah.
We never had a kidnapping problem.
Yeah.
Extortion and
It was a
kidnapping.
big the Nigerian problem.
Yeah,
I've heard of
huge.
it. Yeah.
Always been.
There's an entire document on about the Global Organized Crime Index on Nigeria, and it paints a bleak picture. This has more to do with personal interests of white monopoly capital than us ordinary South Africans. White monopoly capital whose business partners with Cyril are doing business in Nigeria.
Uh-huh.
What did
Companies like
What did I
MTN.
say?
In fact, there's an
said it.
article accusing Cyril
You
of
said
hiding MTN profits from Nigeria in Mauritius,
say?
then bringing them to South Africa. He knew the profits came to South Africa. MTN will have to pay tax. This guy is sorting out his business interests before he leaves office.
What did I say? I told you, bro.
Yeah.
MTN
You know-
and the likes, those are the only South Africans who really benefit
Yeah.
with trading with Nigeria, because they make billions from Nigeria, and Nigeria knows that, and they're using it as a leveraging chip,
'Cause
marketing chip.
I was watching a podcast recently, actually a couple of weeks back. They were interviewing Davido, right? And they
Oh, I
said,
saw that,
you
yeah.
saw
I
that.
saw that clip, yeah.
And he was like, he would never encourage Americans or anyone to relocate or go stay in Nigeria because of the states the country's in.
And
you
they
know?
had him, Nigerians
And they
had him.
exactly, they had him, yeah. But he was just talking. If your own person says this, and this was an American podcast, by the way. So that's when you go back and you go, okay, even when their own people, Nigerians, are they not even just pro their country? Yes, he loves his country, but he's just saying there's just too much issues. And to be honest, it's not the greatest of places. I will not be here saying, hey, move to Africa, relocate to, or rather move to Nigeria. So even for us South Africans, what are we going to gain by this trade, honestly? Like, it just opens up with, it benefits more Cyril, these big businesses, and nothing for us, because
More comments coming through. Max says, I think the relevant question is how much politicians are getting from this absurd arrangement that only benefit Nigerians and not South Africans. This is happening in Uganda as we speak. Denmark has just paid them to take their illegal foreigners. That is how Zuma brought in Somalians, Pakistanis, and Bangladeshis here in Mzansi. The sad part of this is that the money they get for selling our country goes to them, not our fiscus. Lindiwe says, I don't know why, but I'm so hurt. I'm really hurt. We're just living in jail with no say. Nothing will change in SA.
It hurts.
CJ says something doesn't add up. All over the world, Nigeria is at the center of almost all the human and drug trafficking allegations, and this man just made it easier for them to fly in and out of the country. Oscar says SA probably takes the longest to give visas responses, probably the longest in the world. All that being said is that the applicant can keep their passport after submitting the applications while they wait for their visa outcome in case they want to use it somewhere else. Tabiso says, I think the problem is we're only getting angry and talk online. We don't do anything to show how frustrated and angry we are when he keeps showing us the middle finger like this. I really think we should do something about the so-called president of South Africa who does not care a bit about average South Africans. And lastly, Ndume Liso says, generally speaking, the proposed move will benefit both countries. The agreement aimed to reduce the time business persons or tourists would have to spend at the embassy applying for visas. South Africans need to keep in mind that Nigeria is the 5th largest economy on the continent, and for the growth of our local economy, we would need to make it easier for business people to move. Government does not make the economy grow, but private sector does, and hence the move in trying to make it easier for Nigerian business people who want to come to SA. Keep in mind, we had 100 SA businesses active in Nigeria, making them our strategic partner on the continent. Your MTNs, Game, ShopRite, Pep, to name a few. Remember, 5 years of multiple entries does not mean you stay in the country for 5 years. And just like any other long-term visa, you'd still be expected to be within the SA borders for a certain number of days in a year. Overstayers will be deported. And yeah, that's the end of that comment.
Overstayers will be deported. What do you mean? There's so many overstayers, bro.
Oh.
The sunny side. Come on, guys.
No,
Let's be
wow.
honest. And the thing is, there's a lot of businessmen who are in South Africa who've come in, followed whatever extensive process there was to apply for a visa. I've got my friend who she actually put me onto the podcast. She's about to get married to a Nigerian guy. He's a banker. They met at work in the corporate world. There are many good Nigerians who follow the process.
Yeah.
So why must we make it easier? There's many legit businessmen, Nigerian businessmen who are here doing business, paying taxes, and they've come in through the right means, and they've come in through whatever extensive method it is that I'd need to apply to go to the UK, to live there, and have a business there, and pay taxes there.
Some even working for South African governments.
Huh?
I'm just saying, some even working for South African governments.
Yes, there's many, man. There's many. Hey, who's the CEO? Okay, that's a Zimbabwean guy. I think one of the acting CEO, the acting COO, whatever, at SABC right now. There's been James Akuma. I've spoken about him before. I think he's Ghanaian. I'm not sure. Please Google him. He's worked at the SABC, public broadcaster. You know what I mean? We've always been open to working with foreigners who just come here and have a positive contribution to the economy and pay their taxes. Why must things now be made easier so that any Tom, Dick, and Harry, guys? But when we go to other countries, we need to show that we've got money, that we're not going to be here and be stranded.
Exactly.
We can afford our stay here. Man, come on.
Hey, bro,
man.
It's so funny you say that because when I was in Mauritius, they stopped me. Because, I'm always looking like a hobo, so they thought I'm smuggling drugs or something.
Yes, of course. You're always going to get stopped at the airport. You're always going to get stopped at the airport.
So as I walk in, they stop me. They pull me aside to a separate room, right? Go through my bag. They ask me, what do you do? I'm like, I'm a podcaster. They're like, okay, show us the podcast. So I had to go on YouTube, show them
I
the
love
podcast.
it when they ask that.
Yeah. And then that still wasn't enough. They asked me, how much money do you have? I'm like, on me right now? Or like in my bank account? Which one? What are we asking here? They're like, on you right? I'm like, no, I don't have any money because I tap. You know what I mean? I was there for about 20 minutes, dog. They couldn't believe. Like, they were trying to find something and they were so disappointed. They didn't find anything, bro. You know? So, which was what you're saying,
Yeah, and that's the process of entering any country, man, Bro, South Africa's open to anyone who does business, who's legal, who wants to do business legally. We've always been open to that. But that don't make things easier for the one country with the reputation for fraud of all countries, especially when already there's many bad examples, more bad than good in the country already that we know of.
Who's advising our president, dog? Because we were ready for December, we were happy.
Hey.
And then all of a
I
sudden,
don't know, bro.
it's like, these ones are too happy. How can we fuck them up?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's up. I don't know, man. Bro.
Dudu, you're on social media. What's the temperature, man? What are people saying on social media?
Happening, bro.
No, literally the comments you read, it's the general consensus. Everyone is upset about this. And also people are saying essentially if it was Zuma, it would have been at a point where now people are in the streets like Zuma must fall,
striking out here.
So also they're saying that Cyril is somewhat of a media darling, so to say. There isn't too much backlash.
Yeah, Stellenbosch owns the media.
Yes, remember the guys who have businesses, Nespers, that own DSTV and all these publications, they are doing business in Nigeria, which is a huge economy and a huge market. ShopRite, man, who owns ShopRite? They're doing business in Nigeria, making billions.
They're happy.
Yeah, so Nigerians are making the government a bit hostile for them to, operate properly. Now Cyril is like, I will make the waters a bit peaceful. I'll settle the waters for you lot. Yeah. But the average South African must suffer.
Fuck, man.
We can't even go places now. Our passport is shady because of there's so many fake passports out there and visas that were attained with fraudulent passports.
Bro, you stayed in Hillbro. Is it a mini Lagos Valley?
Nah, actually, Hillbro is... There's a lot of Nigerians. There's lots of everyone in Hillbro, more Zimbabweans than Nigerians, but there's a big Nigerian presence though. Hillbro's a melting pot. I think the reputation comes from, like you said, in the early 90s. Because remember, in the 90s, Zimbabwe was still fine. Zimbabwe used to be the bread basket of Africa. They were still fine. Farming was thriving, everything before, Mugabe did his things. So the first people to come through and especially be concentrated in Hillbrow with Nigerians, West Africans, Nigerians, and then Zimbabweans, because they're close. When things got really, really bad, a lot of them then started coming through. But it's easier for them to come, you know what I mean, as opposed to Nigerians, because a lot of Nigerians have to fly. So there's not really, I would say it's more Zimbabweans in Hillbrow than Nigerians. And then there's everybody else. There's Cameroonians, there's everybody else. And within there's like decent Nigerians who work. And like guys who work, like who do Uber Eats and stuff. You know what I mean? Some guys don't bother anyone. All they do is Betway and the gambling stuff. You know what I mean? And some run the internet cafe businesses. But it's not necessarily Nigeria more than any other country.
And the sad reality, Kanye, is that no matter what you say as a South African, whatever you say, if you're opposed to this, you're xenophobic.
Yeah. We're not xenophobic, guys. We're not xenophobic.
Guys, it's almost like we live in these times where you can't speak against something, otherwise you'll be labeled, the worst. It's like we have to just put like things aside, all these labels that we move by aside, and be able to speak honestly and just be able to look at the things for what they are. Exactly. And this is a real conversation of really, guys, let's be honest. And I know of like Nigerians who are in the country who are doing well. Even this is shocking them. Like,
is it for real?
Hey, okay.
Hey, they've already started on TikTok. They're excited. Eh? Let me play you this lady. They've already started.
I think Nigerians on TikTok and social media just love to stick it up against to South Africans. They just love to stick it up to South Africans. Some of them don't even want to come here. They're very happy in their country.
They don't care
living well. They just like us taking L's.
Yes.
Where's that video, man? I gotta play it for you.
Nigeria just loves seeing South Africans taking L's. And then our president, our goalkeeper scores their own goal.
I saw someone say, now we're going to finish to a woman.
Yeah, that's the one thing, man, that we have. I want a woman who could, like, we have amazing women, man, But like, dude,
finish.
it's so, I don't know, man, what is... So, ANC.
Wow, Nigerian.
There you go.
Didn't feel...
Sorry, continue.
I was saying ANC didn't feel the smack that South Africans gave them during the elections.
No. They continue as...
They didn't feel the smack.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. It's a normal day in the office. But anyway, here's the clip, all right.
Oh, wow. Nigerians can now visit South Africa with ease without any stress. All thanks to the president of South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa. Guys, let me tell you this good news. Today, President Cyril Ramaphosa has declared that entry to South Africa is now very easy. You can apply for visa to South Africa if you are a business person that want to visit South Africa, or you are a tourist. You can apply for your visa without your passport. They don't need your passport anymore. To make it very easy for you to enter South Africa, you don't need a passport again. It was said today, this was confirmed today, that Nigerians who are tourists, who are business people that want to visit South Africa can do that without their passport now. They can apply for visas without their passport, and it will be granted without wasting any time. And not only that, he also said that he has approved a 5 years multiple entry visa. Multiple entry. This is the time for you to start applying, to start making that move now before they change their mind. And this was said today, like I said, on the opening of the 11th section of the Nigerian South Africa Binational Commission, which happened in Cape Town, and our president was there. Bola Ahmed Tinubu was there. So this is actually a good news to some of us. To some of us that want to visit South Africa, and they've been delaying us long time ago. This is the time now.
The time has come. Bagamba, Nigeria, Bagamba.
It's just, I don't know, man.
Anyway, on a lighter note, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Capitec clients spent over 25 billion rands over Black Friday weekend. Capitec recorded an impressive 25.4 billion rands in transactions during the Black Friday weekend, highlighting a strong consumer emphasis on essential purchases. Grocery spending was led by ShopRite, while online retail saw Takealot and Shein as top performers. Capitec reported that nearly 2 billion rands was spent on groceries and over 52,000 orders processed on Takealot. Did you get anything on Black Friday?
Nah. Oh, yeah. I just got a water cooler dispenser, for the cold water. Yeah. That's
fridge,
it.
It's in a fridge.
I'm not fridge. How much water does your fridge dispenser dispense? How much does it take?
5 liter.
5 liters, right? How much water should you drink a day?
2.
How ningak in your household?
4.
So how much water then can the water in your fridge?
Oh, you also have just water bottles, like just.
I don't want water. I'm scoop some hands, man. Like, why would I even scoop some hands a fridge?
No, I'm just saying we also have just water bottles, like just
You can just get a dispenser, with like 20 liters of water, and then wherever your kids are running around with their friends at home, they just go and press, water comes out. Instead of the 20 liters.
Oh, now, how many are you? How many are you in your household?
Oh, how much water do I drink, bro?
Yeah.
No. You know how much water I drink. You know. Chill out.
No, how many are you in your household?
Per show. Don't you see me every time we record? Per show, I probably finish this amount of water and everybody will vouch for me. And this is not the only water I'm having per day. So I drink a lot of water. And
how many are you in your household?
Mostly one.
Okay.
But a lot of times there's 2 of us.
Okay.
Yeah, and then if I've got studio, Sbaning. Yeah.
There is a first world problem.
Yeah, first
Yeah. So I just got a water cooler, man. A water cooler. But my house doesn't look like a to got the doctors.
Yeah.
They get inside now. It gets inside at the bottom. So it looks nice and neat.
Okay,
so that's what I got. That's what I got.
Did you get anything Black Friday?
No, I wasn't going to fall for the scams, guys. Like with groceries, I'm even shocked with those stats talking about how much people spent on groceries. Guys, what I noticed is that you get month-end deals. Month-end deals are common. If, for example, Oros is 50 Rand, then at month-end it will be 45 Rand or 30 or 45 or 40 Rand or somewhere around there. So it's on Black Friday, you can't say, Oros special is 45 Rand. That's what you put it every month-end. It's a month-end deal. It's a payday deal that is always happens. So I was just like...
She should know. Have you seen a wallet? She's got all those cards, clicks.
Yeah, that's why I know all
those things are scams, man.
No, they are.
No, they're not. They're not.
No, they're not.
That's scams, bro.
Extra savings works, bro.
Yes, extra savings.
Extra saving works, bro.
You save like, if your bill's 1,000, you say like 20 Rand. Come on, guys.
No,
not even, bro. If you go to like, if like a check is sometimes, let's say your grocery is like 3.2, and then you can, if also
your grocery is 3.2, one man.
No, let's say. I thought a brag,
You're sorry.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about eating my groceries, dog. So, yeah. You got excited. Do this freaking man. Send me your grocery list.
We should call it the freaky checker, not the fact is the one that's fucking
Yeah, the freaky fact checker.
Yeah.
The
freaky checker.
No, man. Like if you deliberately, because sometimes you'll go to the aisles, and I don't do this, but I know, and I don't know why I don't do this. One of the things I know I should do, and then it'll say, like, here you take 2. There's this discount if this is on special, and sometimes let's say you drink, or let's say there's pudding, but a particular brand of the pudding would be discounted, and it adds up. So you could see yourself saving $400.
Yeah,
like it actually works. I also thought they used to be scams, but they work, and now I like it because you just keep them on the phone. So just show them. That's why only now I start to use them. Even when I fill up, I got a clicks card,
exactly.
points, and then you also get e-bucks.
Yay.
And then your e-bucks help as well.
They help.
The one time I was buying something on Take a Lot, and I spent like 1,500 with e-bucks.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, there's e-bucks savings.
I've bought for the flight tickets with e-bucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get flight
like
tickets
you fly to
using
Cape
e-bucks. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
and sometimes like your e-bucks rewards, because you swipe and you do all these things, and then you get access to like complimentary more and visits on slow lounges. So you can even put like a spear who doesn't have access to a slow lounge. So the benefit, the reward systems work.
They do.
No, me called me when there's one for Pick and Pay liquor. Then Things that matter.
Smart shop. Smart shop, bro.
Yes,
But on the real, man, with the Black Friday thing, there's something disturbing. I was reading an article by a lady named Maya Fisher French. She's like a journalist, and she got scammed, right? 16,000 rands, boom, came out of her account.
Got you.
And it said Facebook. Okay. But she's never bought anything on Facebook. It's possible that she does on Facebook, but it's possible it could have happened to someone who doesn't even have Facebook.
Got you.
So, bro, there are websites that look like maybe if you're into clothes, essentials.
Yes.
These fancy brands, what Comme des Garçons or whatever, the one with the heart and eyes. The heart with the eyes. There's Rimowa, like fancy luggages, different brands of like, you know, and then they'll say maybe Adidas South Africa.co.za, you know, and you go to these websites, looks 100% like the real thing.
Yeah.
The red flag will obviously be that discounts are so much. It's like, come on, man. How is a t-shirt, you know, these essential things, like how is a t-shirt that's 7,000 rands, 2,000 rands, or 1,000 rands, you know? And then they've got all these specials. Looks legit though. And then you go there and you buy and your product never comes.
I fell for that scam.
Yeah, so now, did you?
Yeah.
So now, as I'm going to discount, Marangati.
Bengfuna my Coach bag.
So what website was it?
It was a Coach. Like you see the brand bags, Coach.
Coach, okay, I don't know it.
And beginning of the year, I remember I bought like 2 bags. I think they were costing about 1 point something, and another one was 2 point something. Normally the bags would go for your 6, 7, 8, you know, around that much. So it was like a whole sale. I fell for it, bought 2 bags.
And it looked legit, like so the same.
100%,
I spent like 4 point something.
Wow.
So when did you
Never
realize?
arrived.
Wait, how much
When
is the value of the bags if you use 4 point? Like if it was the original retailer, how much would have spent?
I would have spent probably like 12, 13.
So when did you realize,
14.
Guti, they're not coming? You the slow coach. not the delivery.
Why are you laughing at my pain, son? Yo.
When did you realize?
When I sent an email following up.
So be careful with those websites. So now the thing that happens,
Asking for the tracking number.
Yes.
I was like, oh my God.
It's
I
a
think
wrap.
this is a trick.
Yeah.
But I still went on and typed.
So the thing is, we've got like one of, you know, the best banking systems, very advanced. And partly it's because of the influx of, you know, people who commit fraud or the rise of a lot of fraudsters, you know, and a lot of our banks have a lot of interventions, you know, and safety measures for such things not to happen. However, when it comes to Black Friday, the banks know that Solomzi, who barely, you know, like spends over maybe 5,000 rands on his Take-A-Lot or online shopping, might spend 10, might spend 20 on that day because of the bargains and the deals. And now, what happened was, so this woman calls the bank and says, hey, man, I've never traded on Facebook. 16,000 rand just left. And then the banks eventually refunded her, but they did, you know, the investigations and realized that those websites, our Coach, Essentials, South Africa, Comme des Garçons, South Africa, Essentials, all these guys, fake websites, advertise, and that's how they get you, and that's how you think they're legit, because you see an ad on Facebook. So they take your card details from websites where they hack websites and breach those websites. It's very intricate, bro. Like, so much investing is going into fraud. And then they extract the card details and somehow incorporate AI to try to get the CCV numbers, etc. Then also, remember there's spyware as well, where they're spying on your screen. So when you put details, but when they get those details, they now no longer, because they can easily be tracked. They no longer use the money and buy things.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
Cheers.
in celebration of 1 year of Chiller's Punch, the team made a cake for us, man. Kick made
Oh,
the team
shout
made a
out,
cake for
dog.
us,
What a
man.
tall cake.
Round of applause for Chiller's
Oh,
Punch.
shout
man.
out.
1 year, 1 year.
Shout out, man.
Celebrating
1 year.
Make sure you get Chiller's Punch Ice. It's the drink for December.
Yeah.
And it's not a fraud. And there's no Black Friday special.
Yeah, we're not shitting around. We're not shitting around. Celebrate you 1 year, la. Yeah, shout out. yeah. So now, what they do is they take those credit cards and they then spend the money to push the fake websites. Right? So they will take your credit card. You are unaware. You don't need to be on Facebook. And then pay Facebook for adverts, because Facebook you can just promote, create an account, and
promote
add.
anything, and boost.
So you see the ad, Essential South Africa Black Friday discount specials on Facebook. Then you click, it will redirect you to the fake website outside of Facebook, where you then use your real credit card that goes to their bank. That's the money that they keep. But the fraudulently attained credit card details are used to promote these websites on Facebook. So the banks will then obviously relax the limits and the fraud alerts, because on Black Friday, everybody's spending more on Take-A-Lot, even the guy or on online. Even the guys who don't necessarily, so they know that we're gonna have a huge. It's like when Netflix gonna show Mike Tyson versus
We have a lot of
match,
views,
they're gonna buy service. You know what I mean? Because they're anticipating a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
So banks are already anticipating a lot of traffic, and 16,000 rands are going off there. This is going off there. This is going off there, and they're like, yeah, online spending. It's Black Friday or it's
Yes.
month end. Yeah, so that's been happening.
Jeez, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yo. Anyway, speaking about money, get in the ring with Hollywood Bets. From Sunday, the 1st of December to the 22nd of December 2024, you could win your share of 25,000 rands in cash, betting vouchers, and exciting prizes. Here's how. Place a 30 rand bet or more on any boxing fight. Log into Hollywood Bets account and opt in the promotions page to enter. Feel the rush of every jab and knockout. And don't forget to use the promo code CHILLERS when you register, or click in the link in the description below to get started right now. Hollywood Bets, where every play is winning move. Remember, you must be 18 and over only. Do bet responsibly and let the games begin. T's and C's do apply.
Yeah.
Guys, you can have some of the cake. I know you guys want. No?
Yes,
No.
really
It's a tall ass cake, dog.
I'm really cake, please, guys.
Do. Are you not hungry today? Yeah, come have, guys. Come have. Feel free.
It looks so beautiful.
Right?
At some point, I'm like, is that the real cake?
Bro, I can't believe Chiller's
ass
Punch
cake.
is a year, bro, man.
Crazy,
It
dog,
feels like we
right?
just started
Bro.
yesterday, bro.
Bro. What flavor?
Do I like the most?
No, this
The
cake.
cake.
He knows I'm asking about cake.
I don't know. The
peach
Chiller's
mango.
team did it, dog. This is the
Oh,
first time
shout
I'm
out,
seeing it,
man.
bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
dope,
Peach and
man.
mango.
Ghost Lady, what you got for us, man?
Guys, did you see the video of Big Zulu that was trending
What?
on TikTok?
With him of the car.
of the
He's
car.
always in the car. The crying video was in the car. Okay, Kuzumuntu is in the car. Everything is in the car. Even his tour bus, it's the car. Well, Questos bus.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but shout out to Big Zulu. Nah? Yeah. Shout out, bro.
Ghost Lady still doesn't know.
No, I do know. No, I
What?
do know. It's the car.
What's the car?
It's the car. It's the
Let's
car.
rally behind the man.
It's a rally, yes.
The Dakar
The Dakar rally.
in
I
Senegal,
know
right?
it, yes.
Yeah. Shout out.
Guys.
Drop this.
I know we're gonna toast that right, man. That was it. What was it? Double entranda.
You know, Brazil.
Hey, Ghost Lady, what you got for
No,
us, man?
I know.
Shout
It's in
out.
the album, yeah, Quest.
Never told you.
No, he didn't. He didn't. So, okay, I'm referring to, there was a video trending basically saying that Big Zulu Utwele, and he's actually regretful of, Kutwala, basically, the having a snake and acquired your wealth through having this thing that helps you, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. We are aware with the Twala.
Yes. So he has basically just rubbished the accusations and sets off some people on TikTok and Twitter saying this thing about Uktwala. And Big Zulu went on to remind his detractors, saying that he struggled in front of them, but when things started to work out for him, people are now coming up with accusations, right? And in his own words, he said, some of you here, I have struggled in front of you, trying to have a better life, not sleeping day and night, trying to live. In all my efforts and what the Creator has given me, my success is full of insults. There are videos on TikTok polluting my name because of my success and the Creator has blessed me with.
Yeah, it's bullshit, man. We gotta stop this thing whenever someone's successful.
A black man, when you're black.
Not even a black man, just a black
when you're black,
yeah.
By black man, I mean a black person. Yeah. When a black person is successful, guys, man, let's be honest. You know, you may think maybe Big Zulu is not dope, or you may think I got rhyming up Nandi, or I got flowing up Nandi, or maybe you may think it's got the same flow in all the songs. But
is that how you really feel?
No, what I'm trying to say is
Yes.
his success may not make sense to you. But I think that's an insult on him and his entire team. Bear in mind, he's got like one of the best management teams, DJ's management, Leroy.
Yeah, Leroy.
You know,
yeah.
when he was with Questa was popping, one of the best guys ever.
He's with Amos
He was
now.
getting deal. Leroy is with Amos now. He manages Amos. He's managing, I know, okay, his younger brother manages Basi, but it's the same camp. And there's a pattern.
Pagamatibla.
Pagamatibla.
Yes.
So, I mean, he's got very efficient, experienced management with a track record of making artists successful. And he's got relationships, the management got relationships with brand, Big Zulu's on billboards, etc. So why not Tolanga earlier on? You know what I mean? And it's clear, even before the new management, I mean, we knew him, but when the new management took over, the things really popped. You know, so I think it's an insult to people who really work hard. And Big Zulu and his crew have honestly been putting in the work. We see, it's like saying Ukabza Utwele, but we hear the songs. You know, we're hearing Abomba Mbai, we are hearing, we saw Imaleningi, we loved it, we jammed it to it. So, how is Utwala Kanjani to have great music?
And you know, it's so sad. It's not even Uktwala only. As a black person who's successful, it's either corruption
Yes.
or Uktwala, but it's never like legit, bro. Like, and it's the weirdest thing.
And
bro.
when we see a white guy, you know, with success, we don't question it. We don't say Utwala. We don't say there's black magic. We don't think he's a tenderpreneur. And they are the biggest tenderpreneurs, by the way. You know what I mean? The white guys, they get the biggest tenders, you know?
Uktwala with our minerals, you know?
Yeah, but with our minerals, you know, our kings' heads are in Scotland and somewhere else. Artifacts, our kings' body parts, our ancestors' body parts are all over museums in Paris, all over the world. I mean,
dude,
King Leopold of Belgium cut off how many people's hands in Congo? Remember? And they're all the way in Belgium, whatever, you know, so Bonabatwala. So it's leave Big Zulu, man. You may feel he's whack or can't rap or whatever, but hey, man, the guy has been working really hard and he's been putting in the work. We've been seeing it.
What was said
Come
about
on,
that
man.
video was that it was his own voice that was busy explaining of like this thing of being ututwele, you know, and saying, okay, now I'm like have to sleep with the snake and I have to feed it and do this and that.
So guys, let's stop that shit, man.
Bro, so I gotta play you this clip. It's an American, right? They just realized the population of white people in the world. How many? What's the percentage you think? If you take a guess,
White people.
Yeah,
How
in the
many
world.
people do we have now? 7 billion, 8 billion?
Hey, Ghost Lady, what percentage do you think?
The world.
Yeah, in the world. Yeah,
White people. I say 1 billion.
yeah.
I say
No
1 billion.
percentage.
No, percentage.
Oh, percentage.
Yes.
Oh,
40?
What's
40%.
Yeah.
Okay, in the world. Yeah.
14?
No, she said 40.
40.
40.
Yeah, 40.
I say 0.7%.
0.7%.
Yeah.
So
I mean, no. I say 7%.
7%.
Yeah.
So this white person, this person in America just found out. So listen to this.
Well, the question was, out of the entire world's population, what percentage is white? There are people who said 60, 80. Somebody even said 90.
What?
Do you know what the real answer is? It's 7%.
Oh yeah, 1 billion.
7%. That means they don't even have the numbers
10%.
to keep up white supremacy.
This is what you say. This is what you say.
What that means is either we're letting them keep it up or we're actively helping them keep it up because they don't have the manpower to do it by themselves.
No, they don't. Never did.
What if we all collectively said, I don't want to be in a place or support the ideas of white supremacy? It would be over. There's too many of us versus them. It would be over. This is such a game changer for me. This is like the moment where...
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
But you gotta give it to them,
Well
bro,
done,
because they
so
run the world, dog.
7%, you just hit it on the spot.
And they run the world. And they run the world. You gotta give it to them, guys.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Bro, 7%, and they run the world wherever you go.
You gotta.
Guys, that's some insight that you just received. And
it's not like genetics. It's not genetics, or it may be a mentality thing, but it's a mentality thing that was born out of circumstances and the need to. Hence, I mean, imagine like 1,000 years ago, you know how Europe is. It's cold. You can't really necessarily survive there. You can't do anything. And then versus South Africa or Africa, it's sunny. All the vegetation is there, cattle, farming, everything is good. All you're going to do is really go hunt, eat, shag, have kids. You know what I mean? And that's not born out of laziness, but our environment is not trying to kill us. Maybe we'll try and move when there's a bit of a drought in a particular area and then meet somebody else. Oh, shit, now we have to fight for the land, you know? But we're not trying to explore because our people are dying. It's too cold.
Or Nigerians are just coming over.
Yeah, they're happy. Nigerians are happy there as well. You know, they're happy doing their thing. Everybody's happy doing our thing. You know what I mean? And you, as a stranger coming from, you know what it's like, bro? It's like your kid. Né? How old is your kid?
I just turned 8 yesterday. Actually.
8.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out. Happy birthday, man, Ziggy. Your kid, the way he grew up, and then a kid who grew up having to fight for a slice of bread, for shelter, for clothing.
Yeah, me, yes.
Yeah. But not really you. But and then that kid.
Parktown.
Yeah, and then that kid comes to your kid's house. You know? And all your kid knows is to wake up, eat, swim, doesn't know how to kill a fucking sheep. Because you know what I mean? And the kid who gets there.
Got you.
And you're gonna destroy and own your kid.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna get to destroy and own your kid.
So
and then we'll say, this one is lazy, doesn't know how to whatever. Oh, he's even happy walking around without clothing. But we don't need clothing.
So you're saying our ancestors were too soft?
Yeah.
They were in the soft life.
Yeah, because our warfare hadn't even advanced to the point where we need to build cannons, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Because you get there, you might lose a war, yeah, you may be taken over, get engulfed, assimilated into a particular culture, or you'll move. There's vast land, and you'll live somewhere else and form. Look at Mzilikazi when he left Tushaga to go to Zimbabwe, right? And they formed the whole people and new people there.
Nation.
Because it was like that. You know, land is vast. The resources were there. We didn't even need to say, oh shit, maybe there's something underground that could help us up here.
No.
But if you're in a struggling place, you'll be like, maybe there's something underground because there's nothing up here.
Yeah.
There's really nothing up
That kid will
here.
start digging under your house.
And then, yeah. Because we thought, and we thought, there's just gold dust, you know? By the river, there's a bit of gold. That's just us. It's our nature, you know? Because when that kid comes into your house, they'll start hogging all the bread. Because they come from a place where it's scarce.
Yeah.
They'll hog all the bread. Yeah. And then they may come there with weird clothes because they're not used to shelter. You know what I mean? So that's literally what... And they think, these guys, all they do is just shag and make more kids. But that's because there's so much food for the kids.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much food for the kids. We had abundance. So that's why a small number of people can do that. And then obviously, bro, tough times sharpen you.
Oh, yeah.
If you've been through tough times, they sharpen you.
Yeah.
So through tough times, through tough weather, they had to develop clothes before we did. They had to build ships before we could build ships. So it's not a genetics
why are we
thing.
building ships? Why are we trying to leave?
Why are we trying to leave,
Yeah.
dog? The best women are here. The best weather is here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the ocean, but we're not trying to explore.
Yeah.
And they weren't exploring because they were bored or too clever, or their brains were so clever that they're eating away at themselves for not traveling. No, it was out of necessity because
Survival.
Europe is harsh.
It was harsh.
Snow is harsh.
Wasn't in the
cold is harsh.
When they speak about it, is that in Europe they could only just they were having potatoes, and obviously that's very tasteless. They were actually trying to get spices from India, hence the move.
Yes.
So
Spices were then for a huge
exactly,
thing.
it was a huge thing.
Like, wow,
Yeah.
shit. Even today, some don't even season their food. Till today. You know, when they discover spices, when they come over, like, oh, shit. This shit is tasty. So it's not even like genetics, bro. But
I love how you just explained apartheid.
yeah, but even Vikings, dog. That's why like a boat full of men could take over a whole village of 600-700, 1,000 people, because the hardship has really sharpened them physically, mentally, strategically, with war, the ammunition, the weaponry that they have. You get me?
Think of it this way,
bro.
guys. Also, you see what
explained that perfectly.
What you've just said, Saul. Think of that now in this climate, what we're currently in, with our just the porous borders and the issues we have.
Same.
Now, you've got a lot of illegal foreigners coming into the country, and they've gone through the worst.
Yeah, similar.
Imagine these Somalians or your Pakistans have opened these shops. They've gone through the worst in their lives, or even just where they're coming from. They start a life here, and yes, you're having these issues of being closed down. They are gonna fight to stay, because at least they're actually earning, getting money. Are South Africans ready for that kind of a war? No. You look at all of these things, just how we're literally, as a country, that's why it becomes so dangerous. That's why people are feeling so like unprotected with this new thing about the Nigeria and South Africa trade thing. So it's slowly brewing us for a hectic war in the future that we don't know. God forbid. I pray it never happens, but it's just there's an unease, tension, and you don't know when people are just going to like literally
I'm
just
moving
change.
to vendor.
They are also there.
You know why people always go to Australia? I'm moving to vendor.
So
You
yeah,
look at
man.
Musina right now. People are just walking back and forth Zimbabwe, Like it's an open route. There's no need to even pass through the border itself,
So that's why a small population takes over the world.
Do you know, sorry to cut you off, man. You know, there's a I don't know if it's an Arab estate or an Arab family, but they bought land in Limpopo where no one can go in there, right? No one can get in there. Like, it's per invite only. And they've built this huge resort. It's 5-star.
Wow.
It costs like 100,000 to live in there for one night. But basically, they set up shop there to kill the animals from that place.
And what are they doing with the animals?
I don't know what they're doing with the animals, but that's the that's why they're there. Because there's so many elephants and shit like that. So they're killing them and doing whatever they do with the elephants.
Hey, South Africa's a free for all, man.
Hey, guys.
You guys heard about that?
Isn't that somehow illegal or something? I mean, that's illegal, right?
Yeah, but they bought the land, dog. Someone sold them the land.
Yeah.
And they're doing as they please there.
And that land could be a game reserve
Yeah.
if they choose, but they choosing to.
Yeah, they killing the animals.
So what happens when the animals are finished? Because the animals will die.
I don't know. Then maybe they'll go back to wherever they came from. But yeah, man.
Where is this? What's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but it's in Venda, Limpopo.
Wow,
that side, like towards Musina.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, it's massive, dog. You can't go in there, bro. You can't go in there. Yeah, you can't go in there. It's like, yo, bro, it's crazy.
Bigger than the Kruger National Park.
Massive, dude. Massive, dude. Like, apparently some Hollywood guys go there. They've got a landing strip there.
Yeah.
So I think, who was it? Is it Denzel?
Mm.
I could be wrong, but some A-listers from Hollywood fly in land there, chill there, fly back. And no one even knows.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And you know the Arabs have money, bro.
The Arabs got long money, bro.
yeah,
The
crazy
Arabs
money.
got
Long
some
money.
crazy money, bro.
Crazy money.
So the
This
thing
is all alleged, by the way.
Okay, Sfiso.
the long arm of the Arabs. The long arm. Some of the long arm, boy.
Please, man, if anyone knows about this place, man, if you got some intel, just email Dudu at thisismacg.com.
Yeah, I'm
let's chat to someone who knows, like, who can give us more intel.
Yeah. Someone from, it's around the Musina. It's in Limpopo, around
it's in
Musina.
Limpopo, that's
close to Zim, right? It's not, where's Musina? Very close to Zim,
Yeah,
isn't it?
that side. But anyway,
very
you
close
were
to the
saying,
border.
yes.
Yeah, but what, the thing is what she's saying, right? That we can topple them, or the majority of the world, or the rest of the 93%, firstly, would have to be united. And secondly, would have to be willing to sacrifice our lives for the future generations. Just like when white people took over the world. You know, they were like, hey, either we're going to chill here and die, or either a few of us can try get over this body of water and some will perish. But when we start getting it right, it may not be in this generation, but generations down the line, you know, we're doing this for those people, for our descendants. So we need to be able to do that, because with the kind of money and power that they have, it's going to be very difficult to say, we're canceling these people. We're not going to support any of their businesses, any of the schools, any of their systems. We're not going to use, you know?
Yeah, no.
We'll die trying up until maybe the scales start to tip somehow, but it's going to take a very long time. It's like what I said about reclaiming spaza shops, for example. It's going to take, because those guys are powerful, man. 180 billion.
No, that's crazy.
Billion a year they make.
Yeah, so I think this is the story you're talking about. It says it's 40 minutes. It's a 40 minutes drive north of the agricultural township of Louis Trichardt. Is it Trichardt?
Yeah, Louis Trichardt.
Yeah. So
one of the,
it is close to the South Spensberg Mountains and Limpopo Bushveld. And it says that tight-lipped contractors come and go, leaving locals scratching their heads.
Yes.
Stories swirling around.
When you work, they sign NDAs. Can't say anything about what happens.
Fuck, are you serious?
Yeah.
Stories swirling around the area suggest the 12,000 acre game farm beyond is being turned into an exclusive hunting resort. Some say for a Saudi royal.
Okay. You came with the facts.
Shout out, fact checker. Wow.
Thank you, Dudu.
Fact checker, bonus.
So don't send those emails anymore. It's fine. We can.
If we get deeper, that is wild, eh?
It's wild, right?
Literally.
And no one speaks about it. I've never seen it anywhere.
Yeah.
But anyway.
How does that happen, man? 14,000.
12,000 acres.
12,000 acres and no news channel has ever done its thing. Third degree, what is it now? Carte blanche. Checkpoints. Carte blanche. No one has flown a drone and did some investigations and a bit of journalism, you know? Come on, a bit of journalism. Come on, journalists. Let's find out about this place.
Yeah, essentially
You can thank us later. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the reason why the story is here, it's because Amapungane, you know Amapungane.
Oh, a bit of journalism.
They
Shout
are
out to
investigating. Yeah.
They're the, is it the Million Guardian journalism wing?
Yeah.
Million Guardian, Amapungane. Shout Amapungane.
Maybe bring them.
Oh yeah, let's bring Amapungane
Yeah.
to break it down to us.
Yeah,
because
what's happening
a lot of people would rather hear the stuff than read it, you know, in an article.
Exactly.
Oh, shout out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely not get invited there.
Oh, yeah, well, definitely. Hey, the Arabs are on us right now, man. Oh, Saudi royal family. That is
bro. Anyway,
crazy, man.
any last thing, my dog? What you want to talk about, man?
Oh, man, I want to talk about the thing, but I've explained it already.
Which was what?
The thing with the scamming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was my thing for anything else, my buddy. Like anything else, bro.
Yeah. But have you been on radio this week?
I have.
Isn't there anything that caught your attention apart from that you heard during the news?
Oh, there's this guy, man. They're giving him flack for not wearing. It's the weirdest thing ever. They're giving this guy flack for not wearing the LGBTQ armband
Who's this?
in the footballing world.
Who's this?
Yeah, I forgot. So he's Muslim, and he's trying to tell them, "Hey guys, it's my religion," you know. And I'm like, since when now aren't people allowed to, embrace it's football's lack of unity for rainbow gesture? What does it mean? Ipswich Town captain Sam Morsey decision not to wear the rainbow armband in support of the Premier League's Rainbow Laces campaign has drawn scrutiny. Morsey wore a standard issue armband instead of the rainbow design during his size 1-0 defeat by Nottingham Forest. And now there's an uproar.
Oh yeah, you're right. Even Mazraoui, you know Mazraoui, he plays for Man U.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So they were meant to wear it tonight for the Man U Arsenal game, but he refused. So
No,
the whole
man.
team is not wearing them now.
He's not. The whole team is not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but my thing is, what happened to freedom of choice and will? You know. So if you don't want to support a particular cause, does not mean you don't want that cause to maybe prosper. You just don't subscribe to it. I mean, Hashim Amla is Muslim. Muslims don't consume alcohol. They think it's haram.
Yeah.
The South African cricket team is sponsored by Casa Lager. And he did not wear Casa Lager. His shirt didn't have the embroidery of Casa Lager as a sponsor.
Wow.
Then it was simple. Casa Lager said, okay,
No problem.
Asna Lager, we're not going to pay you. For real, they were like, it's all good, bro. We're not going to pay you because some of the... They were like, some of the salary money came from sponsors. So that portion of it, he didn't earn it. And we all heard, cool, sharp. As people who drink maybe Cassel or whatever, no one complained.
Yeah.
The brewery didn't complain. No one made a hoo-ha about it because the guy's religion says that. And it's not an attack on Casa Lager.
Yeah.
It's the guy's religion says, in my religion, there's no space for me to embrace or support or champion this. I'm not swearing at it. I'm not calling it by names. I just can't have it on me. And there's even if I was a member, of the LGBTQ, I wouldn't see a problem with it. So why is there a problem with it? Since when are we now religion? Like, we live in a very weird, fucked up world, man. Like, hey, man, let people have a freedom of choice. Now we are being, people are being scrutinized for not choosing to. He's not choosing to, inflict harm, violence, or say bad things.
Yeah.
He is tolerant in society because we live in a very diverse and vast society. He's tolerant. Right? But he's not in support. There's nothing wrong with that. And you can't force people to support something as long as they're understanding, mature, and tolerant of it, sharp. If they've got their own reservations and opinions, and those can be harmful, sharp to keep it to themselves. But now you can't force someone to go against their religion.
How do you feel about that, Dudu, as being in the community?
I agree with Sol. If, just like me, right, I work with you guys. None of you guys are gay, according to my knowledge. And
Jason's not here, ne?
Your knowledge. According to my knowledge, none of us are gay.
I don't know what you get up to.
You must wait for us. You must wait for us.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Spirit's here.
Spirit,
Never.
nah, yours spirit never, man. What?
It's ours.
Spirit, what happened?
We were never invited to their free calls, remember?
Spirit, what happened?
It's
Spirit, what
ours.
happened? What happened, man? What happened? What happened? What happened?
Who remember?
Hey, how was? All right. Yeah?
Yeah, but
Tuso
will tell you.
Wow. Let's call Tuso.
Oh, wow. Man. Oh, wow. Hey, we're curious now. Hey, what happened? Yeah.
According to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Hey, but none of these freak offs of yours, ne?
Hey, guys, I'm a freak off. Good podcast. Hi.
So much for this being the safest place.
Yeah, he did.
Aksekho safe.
Oh man.
Aksekho safe.
But it's fine, man. You know, we're an accommodative team here.
Hey, Tuso. Ukraine poison?
Easy, boy. You want to be in the team.
Hey, man, 2 minutes. Can we talk for you for 2 minutes? You're live on the podcast.
It's
Hey, is Simpiwe game, my man?
yeah, all
Tuso.
those features, man.
But what got the features? Wow.
What makes you say that, Wednesday?
Joking, man.
So Bati, I must ask, what happened?
No, I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
What happened
It's straight.
at the year-end function, Tuso? Kulum.
Nothing, 'cause
What's the end function?
Yeah.
Whoa.
This story is about the year-end function.
Tuso, what happened, bro?
So we listen, we do not judge.
Yeah, we listen, we don't judge.
so, Koketo, a friend of mine, Koketo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I see him. It's a guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Your ex-driver. He was licking his nipples from her.
Whose nipples?
Spiwe.
That's true.
Spiwe and Melissa.
Wait, man. Hey, bro, was it a truth or dare situation or like they were just chilling?
I was just chilling, relaxed. We're just chilling, talking, man. And then Koketo came and, hey, man. He didn't like that.
Okay,
No,
thanks,
Spiwe,
Tuso.
keep it pressed, my brother.
What happened, dog? How does a nigga lick your nipples, dog?
No, Joe, we were dancing there. So, no, it didn't happen. So these guys are over exaggerating. Okay.
What did you do, man?
Near off.
Let him explain.
So-
Let him explain.
So a slap, I see a driver. So this guy comes and first, uyang bam. I'm like, how? And then he tries to bite me. I don't know why he's trying to bite me. And then we are dancing. He's trying to bite here, my nipple. So how? And then Tuso is like, hi Joe, relax. You know? So yeah. And then I was like, I'm surviving. Yeah.
Hey, surviving
Tuso's
cocaine.
friend.
Umngani kaThuso omkhulu from eThembisa. Ne umngani kaThuso. Hey, Tuso. Hey. So how was the evening
Wait,
afterwards?
did you? Yeah.
So how was it? So what happened then? So how does he justify wanting to bite your nipples?
I don't know.
Oh, he was
Like,
high.
yeah,
Apparently,
I don't
Spiwe
know.
was high.
Spiwe was high.
Spiwe was high.
And Koketo was high.
Why are your nipples out? Are you just walking around?
No.
Yeah, like why?
Are you sure we were swimming? So I didn't have a t-shirt on.
So he had nipple stands, and then he was like, them nipples look tasty right now. I want them nigga nipples. I'm the nipple on the nipples. That's such a strange thing, man. Wow.
Did you guys see on the year-end function when we all took a picture? There's some people there that I didn't know. Did you see?
Is it in the group?
Yeah, bro.
Send it again. Let me try find it, cause hey.
Hey, man. You
I'm
must see
even
it.
there, but you can't see me.
Are you there as well?
I like that I'm
Let me see.
invisible.
Let me see. Where's that picture?
Oh, that's
Okay, cool. Can you see the picture? It's in the podcast group, right?
the production group or the main podcast group.
The main
that,
podcast group.
brought
So you
that
see
one.
Tibla, there's Tsitsi, there's Shane, Chandre, Sima. Behind is Mpo DJ. Who's that guy?
Who's
behind-
Mpo DJ?
Behind
Pop-ups.
Yeah, Mpo Pop's manager. Who's that guy behind there?
Where's DJ? Oh, that's the driver, man.
Oh, the driver.
You should drive for Robert Bogdala. Nats, yes, that's
Oh,
Nats.
Nats.
Cool, very, very, very great gent.
There's Farida.
There's
Okay,
Farida.
next to Dudu, who's that lady?
Next to Dudu, where's Dudu?
Dudu?
That's thingy, man.
Not Seppi, the one on the right.
Oh, that's your cousin. That's your cousin-in-law. Your thingy. That's Mchafa's woman.
Chafa's woman's in the picture.
Yeah, Mchafa's. That's my coat behind Para.
Yeah.
But she wasn't invited, though.
But Mchafa was there.
So he wasn't invited and he...
Wait, your cousin Mchafa was so hands-on with the spit pry and all, being busy. Gante was not invited.
Oh,
How did he know then?
I don't know. Who told him?
And who's Chafi there?
Tuso.
Oh, there he is.
It was Tuso, ne?
Oh, that's next to me. Oh, maybe someone thought they needed a hand. Hey, who's that guy looking from the distance?
Can you see that guy in the back? Can you see?
Right of Spiso. You guys look please put the picture up, yeah? So that, and then just zoom into that person as we speak about it, man. Who's that fucker now? Hey? Who's Bambili? As in he can't believe the photo's happening without him. Who's that?
Is that the one who grabbed your nipples? It's like he's looking for a target, my man.
No, the one who grabs his nipples. Where's the guy?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's thingy tubby.
Geez, that's some funny shit.
That's
But anyway, dude, as you were saying, yes. Yeah.
Hey man, you don't know Mchafa's wife.
Oh, is that his wife?
Oh shit.
Makotwagini. Oh,
Aye.
that's your sister-in-law.
We
We don't know him.
Hey, but you know his baby mama.
Yes, I know the baby mama. That one I don't know.
Or maybe it's a friend then.
That's what I was asking. So, but Leanna, why is she doing in the picture?
I said everybody come in. That's why other guys surprised. Like,
Yeah,
they don't put it in the team. Why about it?
Yes, Dudu Lux.
Yes, I was saying I agree with what Sol is saying because essentially what has happened, as much as I'm a part of the community, what tends to happen is that if you speak a certain way about the community, you know, at times you could be just making a joke, you know, but what I've realized as well is that the community is quite sensitive, right? And to some degree, I do get it, but the other I don't. So the part where I get it is with the fact that back in the day, and it's still happening, when you are a gay person or you are trans, you most likely would get harmed, you know.
Oh,
They
yeah,
would kill them,
still happens,
you know.
sadly.
So it starts from there. So with that, I understand. But with everything else, I feel like Kanye said as well, that if you don't agree with something, it's as if you can't really have an opinion because you're going to essentially
Not
offend.
even opinion. It's like even you just say something against.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you just against. It's
Not
already
even
a
against.
problem.
Not
What's happening
against
here is
per
like
se.
this, right? As you say, historically, there's been like hates of crime, corrective rapes, all
Yes.
sorts of gruesome things that the community has been the subject of, right?
Yes. And that guy, remember, he's Christian, right? And a lot of
Muslim.
he's Muslim, right?
Yeah, Muslim.
Yes. And they don't really subscribe to that, right?
No, they
even
don't, yeah.
similar to Christians as well. You know,
Yeah.
if you're a staunch Christian, you would say that gay people are going to hell or whatever, you know,
Yeah.
they would say, you know. So I understand why he didn't, because it would be going against his own beliefs, essentially, you know. So
Speaking about free will, did you guys see there's a new rock band from Soweto?
A rock.
Shout out, bro.
A rock.
What are they
A
called?
rock band. I don't know what
Yeah?
they're called. What are they called? Do you know what they're called? Soweto Punk. Yeah.
shout out,
Let
man.
me play. These is them. They were performing, man. Hey guys.
Black guys.
Yeah, black guys.
Let's go! 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 Let's go!
The end.
Oh.
Oh, shout out.
Oh
But it's
shit.
not surprising though, man, because like, what do you think would happen? All these private school kids, you know, went to township schools. I mean, who stayed in townships, but went to private schools, went to King Edward, St. Stithians, all that, had sleepovers at White Friends, exposure to that culture. It's actually not surprising.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, it's strange to hear, but when you consider, it's not really surprising.
They're performing at Piano Hub this Monday. Yeah.
Piano Hub.
Please,
Ay,
never.
gosh.
Never. Kamza. Oh,
Out of beats kangaka.
Oh, wow, man, that's quite interesting.
Anything else, Coach Lady? You done?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right,
Stories.
cool,
Penduka, you
All right.
done?
Yeah. How long has it been?
Ah, man. It's an hour, 20 minutes. You know the vibes.
Yeah, you always have something, man.
Yeah,
Say something there.
Say something.
I did. Soweto group.
That's what the group.
Yeah, dog.
Ah.
Oh, come on. No.
Mac, you didn't listen to radio this?
Hey,
this?
yeah,
What did they
fatigue,
talk about?
man. Yeah, fatigue. We are here, man. Podcast and chill.
Bye.
Welcome to Black Excellence. Do not fear, for if you do, just sip on some grandeur. And if you still do, ask ourselves, what would Mapapunzi do? Parama chilla, itlasha lefiki. Ungoyigi, even if when they ask you, how sabini, do not fear. For if you do, just say, Anistivi. This is the medicine of censorship. This is the pill. Which one is that one? Podcast and chill.